Thanks for joining me, Aditya. Now, we have breaking news coming in from Jammu and Kashmir. Security forces have significantly intensified counter-terror operations in Kathua and Kishtwar districts amid an ongoing encounter with terrorists. The search, part of Operation Trashi-I in Kishtwar's Chatroo belt forest, including Sonnar, Mandral-Singhpora and adjoining areas, has now extended into surrounding dense forest regions. Additional troops have been inducted with cordons tightened to prevent any escape. This follows earlier clashes in the region this month as forces hunt for hiding terrorists believed linked to Pakistan-based groups. Ajay Jandial is joining me with more details. Ajay, what more can you tell us?
Yes, security forces, they have intensified their operation in the Kishtwar forest area because after this recent gunfight which erupted between the security forces and the terrorists, in which one of army Jawan he martyred while fighting with the terrorists. That area is still intact because terrorists are still hiding in the forest area. So that's why security forces, they have extended their operation to the nearby forest area to ensure that if terrorists are still there, they has to be neutralized as soon as possible. Jammu Kashmir Police, Indian Army and the CRPF is on the job. And Kishtwar, where about 2 to 3 terrorists in Doda and Kishtwar region, they are continuously roaming and changing their location from one to other. So that is a major challenge for the forces to ensure that in the dipping temperature, when temperature is sub-zero, they have to ensure that all the terrorists has to be neutralized.
All right, Ajay, stay on with me. Now we have more news coming in from J&K. Police have launched a massive anti-terror operation in the Sonnar area, following a local sighting of 3 to 4 suspected terrorists. Teams from the Special Operations Group, Jammu along with Aknoor Police are conducting intensive cordon and search operations in the region. Sonnar is known as a traditional infiltration route used by terrorists crossing from across the border. The operation is part of heightened security measures ahead of Republic Day celebrations on January 26, with searches ongoing to flush out any hiding suspects. Ajay, what more can you tell us on this?
There was already input with the security forces that possibly terrorists could try to infiltrate to Jammu and Kashmir from the different part of the line of control and the international border area. Today early in the morning, this input was received by the security forces that some suspected movement of terrorists was spotted in Sma area of Aknoor in Jammu district. Immediately, security forces, they rushed to the spot. Jammu Kashmir Police, of Aknoor subdivision and army as well as the CRPF, they are on the spot. Senior officers of the Jammu Kashmir Police, they are also rushing to the spot to ensure that this area has to be properly cordoned and searches has to be launched. According to information, some local, they have seen about 3 to 4 terrorists. They were carrying the backpack, so they will look like the terrorists, and that's why immediately this information was shared with the security forces and operation was launched. Yes, this area, Sama and the adjoining area, that is basically old traditional infiltration route of the terrorists. In the past as well, we have seen that a number of encounter has also taken place there in the Battal, which is a line of control area. So that is the this is the possibility that terrorists might have crossed from the line of control and they have reached here in this area. So that's why security forces, they don't want to take any kind of a risk, and especially ahead of this Republic Day when this input was received, immediately they have launched this operation to ensure that all the terrorists are gunned down.
Thanks, Ajay, for joining me. And viewers, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be back shortly.
इसको तो फुटबॉल खेलना भी आ गया।